Live from KPRC, this is Channel 2 News Midday.
A washout of a Wednesday morning, that's for sure. Justin will let us know when more could be on the way.
Plus, new information about Robert Durst's mental health and what's next now that investigators have raided his West University condo.
I'm Courtney Gilmore, live in Southwest Houston. After arson investigators left this unit right here, crews pulled out this debris. Coming up, I'll tell you why they think the fire was intentionally set and how they rescued a father and son up inside.
Well, first we begin with breaking news. Good morning, I'm Jennifer Reyna.
And I'm Sion Rhodes. Crews have discovered a body while searching for a passenger who went overboard on a cruise ship out of Galveston.
The ship is the Carnival Triumph. Channel 2 investigator Robert Arnold joins us live with the developments just coming into our newsroom. Robert, this is pretty disturbing.
It is, and the body of a 54-year-old man was found after a search off the northern coast of Mexico. We've been talking with Carnival Cruise Line officials, and they tell us that that man went overboard last night, and they were able to confirm that because of the ship's cameras on board did show that incident taking place. No word yet on exactly how this incident happened. The body now is being transported to Mexico, where he will be identified, and then his body will be returned to the United States. Now, in a statement to Channel 2, Carnival officials wrote, "Our foremost care and concern is with the loved ones of our guest at this very difficult time." Again, there's no information yet as to how this man fell overboard. The cruise ship is expected to dock tomorrow morning in Galveston. In the newsroom, Robert Arnold, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Robert, thank you, and we will continue to follow this story throughout the day. Now to the latest, though, on our weather after a very wet Wednesday morning.
Meteorologist Justin Stapleton is on the lookout for showers this afternoon. Not the way we wanted to continue our spring break.
No, probably not. And unfortunately, you know, what Berta was saying this morning, we are going to be dodging rain over the next couple of days. However, at least in the short term, things are improving just a bit. You can see that rain shield that we were dealing with for most of the morning commute is zipping quickly to the east. And the good news is there's not a whole lot behind it for now. And I'll show you why I mean just for now here coming up in just a bit. But this is what it looks like outside. I think Houston First downtown camera. Again, still kind of a wet, overcast sky. We are starting to see a few breaks out there as well. Temperatures generally right now sitting in the mid-60s. So I do expect us to warm back up into the 70s for this afternoon. But you can see we do carry about a 30% chance for a shower and possibly even a stray afternoon thunderstorm. I'll tell you why that might be in our Wednesday afternoon plans and when we can finally start to see a few drier days anytime in this spring break forecast. I'll have all that in 7-day next.
All right, Justin, thanks a lot. Remember, you can track your rain chances anytime you want. All you have to do is download Frank's Forecast Weather app. It's free. Just search KPRC in your Apple or Android app store.
Now to the latest information on the case against Robert Durst. We've just confirmed that Durst, who is now in a mental health facility in Louisiana, is on suicide watch. Meanwhile, here in Houston, all eyes have been on Durst's condo in West University. Yesterday, FBI agents helped execute a search warrant there.
Well, the eccentric millionaire is charged in the cold case murder of his close friend in Los Angeles. Channel 2's Samantha Patashkin joins us live from outside Durst's West U home. Samantha?
Well, Jen, investigators now have quite a bit to sort through after going through Durst's condo. And of course, all of this is happening as the millionaire remains in a Louisiana mental health facility, now on suicide watch. Members of law enforcement carried box after box out of Robert Durst's West U condo this week. The millionaire now faces charges in Los Angeles after detectives say they uncover new evidence linking him to the 2000 murder of his friend, Susan Berman. In a statement, Durst's lead attorney called the search, quote, an exercise in futility, and said he doesn't think police will find anything.
There he is.
Meanwhile, in New Orleans, this is video of Durst being transferred from jail to a medical facility about 70 miles away. A sheriff's department employee tells us Durst is so frail he wouldn't even be able to blow out his own birthday candles. And Durst is supposed to be returning from that medical facility to New Orleans on Monday. That's when his next court appearance is scheduled for. Reporting live from West University, Samantha Patashkin, KPRC Channel 2 News.
So many moving parts to this. Thanks a lot, Samantha. Meantime, police in California are taking another look at a possible connection between millionaire Robert Durst and a teenager who disappeared in 1997. 16-year-old Karen Mitchell was last seen leaving her aunt's shoe store in Eureka. At the the time, Durst lived in the nearby town of Trinidad. According to police there, Durst was seen at the store at least 3 times, once dressed as a woman. Police say there were striking similarities between Durst and the suspect's sketch from the case. KPRC Local 2 is your source for continuing coverage on the case against Robert Durst. You can read more about Durst's arrests and warrants on our website at click2houston.com. Later today, we will hear from reporter Brandon Walker in Louisiana, where Durst is being held.
A father and son recovering this morning after a fire ripped through their southwest Houston home. And an interesting twist, firefighters believe someone started that fire on purpose. Channel 2's Courtney Gilmore live outside that home on Sandy Springs Road with the latest. Courtney.
Well, Sian, we're beginning to see crews start at the beginning stages of the cleanup process here. But I spoke to a woman who actually owns this unit, and she tells me that the entire unit is a total loss. You can see here, this is all that crews were able to salvage, and really none of it is salvageable. You can see how heat just totally warped the door here. There's bits and pieces of a sofa and beds. Investigators say there are still a lot of unanswered questions.
The biggest part of the fire was started downstairs. Both the bedrooms are upstairs.
That's where investigators say a father and son were sleeping on the second floor when the fire inside of their unit off the 1500 block of Sandy Springs in southwest Houston was sparked. The holes that were burned through each mattress indicate the fire spread upstairs, but fortunately, crews got to both victims just in time. According to officers, someone dialed 911 around 2 this morning and told police that a man shot his son and set his apartment on fire. But when emergency crews arrived, what they found and the story they were given didn't add up. The father and son were both trapped upstairs.
The apartment was set on fire purposely. There's multiple points of origin. There's been multiple calls to this location for domestic problems.
Neighbors tell us the family that lives inside, the man, woman, and their 30-year-old son, who has Down syndrome, would argue often. Fire crews tell us when they arrived, the mother was nowhere to be found, and investigators say they're looking for her. Officers tell us whoever made that initial call to police was related to the victims. For hours, arson investigators searched for evidence through bits of debris, hoping to determine how the fire was set. Well, the father and son suffered smoke inhalation, severe smoke inhalation, and minor burns. They're recovering now at a local hospital, a nearby hospital. When I spoke to the woman who owns this unit, she says that she has been trying to contact the mother, the woman who lived inside here as well, and she still cannot get a hold of her. Reporting in Southwest Houston, Courtney Gilmore, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
And new at midday, police are asking for your help identifying suspects involved in purse snatchings at 2 Northwest Houston Walmarts. This black Grand Am Pontiac with no license plate is believed to be involved in at least 3 robberies in February and March. The robberies happened at a Walmart off Northwest Freeway and another Walmart on Westview. Police say in each case, the suspect pulls up to an older woman walking alone in the parking lot and grabs her purse. 2 of the victims were dragged to the ground. Investigators are worried the robberies could get more violent.
We're afraid that one of these days he's going to get an older woman that he's really going to hurt, or he's going to drag him really far and it's going to turn into something like that. It's serious, but it could be worse.
Police also confirmed that the women's credit cards have been used. Now, a driver is on the run after crashing a car through a backyard and into a garage this morning in Tomball. Police say the driver took a curve way too fast on Tomball Cemetery Road, ramming through 2 fences and putting a hole in the side of this garage. No one inside the home was hurt. Luckily, the driver fled before police arrived.
Dramatic video out of Tunisia.
People running for cover as gunmen attack a museum in that country's capital.
Benjamin Netanyahu's party won. I'm Tracy Potts. Coming up, we've got the latest overnight results from Israel's election, plus now the new effort to work with the Obama administration with some serious policy differences.
And developing in Japan, death threats against U.S. Ambassador Caroline Kennedy. The latest on the investigation next.
Space Center Houston's Cosmic Spring Break with the Meteorite Hunter. Amazing Universe.